Hare Krishna. The internal contains both the infernal and the eternal. We often feel that there is some voice inside us which tells us to do certain things. Now, sometimes this voice counsels us to do good things, and sometimes that voice impels us to do bad things. So we may wonder, what is there inside us? Is it good or is it bad? Actually, it is both. Inside us, there is the voice of the mind, and the mind presently is like our enemy. So in the internal, there is the infernal. Infernal refers to that which is hellish. So the mind often comes up with hellish ideas, hellish desires, and it impels us to do hellish things. So the mind is there inside us, and that voice of the mind is actually our enemy's voice. So the Bhagavad Gita cautions that we have to regulate the mind. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaivayatmano bandhur atmaiva ripuratmanaha. It says that elevate yourself with the mind, don't degrade yourself, because the mind is both the friend and the enemy. And now, yes, inside us there is also the voice of Krishna, who is the all attractive Supreme. But his voice is not usually heard by us presently. He is the supreme eternal reality. And if we can hear his voice, then we can get the guidance from within by which we can attain the eternal platform. So Krishna says that in 6.7 he says, Jitatmanah prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha dukkheshu tathamanapamanayo. That jitatmanaha, when we control the mind, prashantasya, then our inner world becomes calm. Then paramatma samahitaha, then paramatma, we attain the Supreme Lord. Samahita, we come close to him, we become connected with him. Because say if two people are talking and a third person keeps talking in between and keeps talking loudly, then this person cannot hear what the second person is saying, because the third person is interfering. So like that, Krishna is there, but because the mind speaks so loudly, we can't hear Krishna. But when we learn to control the mind, then our inner world becomes calm. And then Paramatma Samahitaha, we become connected with the Super Soul. And then when we are sheltered in him, then the result is that externals do not trouble us so much. Shitoshna sukha dukkheshu tathamanapamanayo. Heat, cold, pleasure, pain, honor, dishonor, they don't affect us that much because we are internally strongly connected with our Lord. Now, how do we control the mind? That, the Bhagavad Gita says, is also by fixing the mind on Krishna. Machittaha. And if we fix our mind on Krishna through the process of bhakti, then we can calm the mind and become connected with Krishna. And that's why, how do we fix the mind on Krishna, when the mind doesn't allow us to be focused on Krishna? There are external manifestations of Krishna, his deities, his holy name, the scriptures, the association of devotees. By this process of bhakti, where the eternal reality Krishna manifests at an external level, we connect with him, we focus on him, and then by that focus the mind becomes pacified, and then we become connected with him internally. So rather than simply relying on the internal voice for guidance, right now we need to take external guidance of that Supreme from his words like the Bhagavad Gita. And by that guidance, the infernal voice of the mind will become silenced, and then the eternal voice of the Lord will be heard. And then we will be guided towards purification, perfection and satisfaction. Thank you. Hare Krishna.